Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Time for my midday analysis of the AI stocks, where they are and how they are doing. Seems like a rotation is taking place. Let's take a closer look. Let's get started. Let's go to the TradingView platform. Welcome back. We'll, as always, start with the Nasdaq futures, which is still looking mildly positive. Each of these candles here, I must say, are one-day candles. And we can see that MACD is moving towards the signal line, trying to get across the signal line and become bullish. And momentum has also picked up. Things are looking slightly better pre-market and right now. But still, Nasdaq is struggling to stay relevant because there has been a huge drop all the way from 11th of July 2024. Let us check and see if it's in the correction territory yet. Last time we had checked, it went all the way down to 9.33, but it was not a correction. Today we are down from the peak to by 8.09%, and the Nasdaq futures is trying to improve. Next, let us go on to indicators and look at QQQ. And in QQQ, we can see that we had drawn a reverse head and shoulders target, which was at somewhere around 449.17. We were moving towards it, but fortunately for us, we turned around and started moving up. And I would say that we have a minor resistance here at this line, which is 468.60. Right now we are at 464.42. So that's pushing us down. And we also have resistance from the 9-day, 20-day, and the 50-day exponential moving averages. And we already see the forming of a death cross where the 9-day is crossing over the 50-day exponential moving average and going down below it. So that's not a good sign. We have a long-term bull channel out here, which will give a very, very strong support. But that could also get tested. Momentum is just about picking up. MACD is moving towards the signal line, exactly similar to what we saw in the futures market. So I am cautiously optimistic that QQQ will recover, but the recovery probably is coming because of rotation. Now, I would like to take you to the stock map. And if you look at the stock map out here, you can see that if I show you the last week performance, the last week performance saw a lot of money going out of the Mag 5, Mag 6, the big tech companies, and going into consumer defensive like household and personal product, beverages, tobacco, and then in industrials, and also to a certain extent in the healthcare plans space. So that's what was happening. But if you look at what's happening today, money is coming back slowly into the big tech sector. Of course, NVIDIA is still suffering, TSMC and AVG are suffering. So you can say semiconductor has not taken off, but big tech has already started moving in the right direction, and Tesla has a handsome gain of 5.26%. So that's the story. There's a churning going on, a sector rotation that is taking place. That's how I would characterize it. Having said that, I think it's time for us to go and have a look at our AI stocks. And the first one I'm going to start off is Tesla. Tesla has converted the previous resistance of 225.82 into a support today. And it has also converted momentarily the 9-day and the 20-day exponential moving average into a support before slipping down. But Tesla is moving from strength. I think because it has gone above the average momentum and it's still moving upward, I would say that's a very good sign. And also MACD is moving towards the signal line with an intention to cross over to the bullish side. That's also a very great sign. So I would expect Tesla to attempt to cover the gap down that we had, the gap down that happened on the 23rd of July and between 23rd of July and 24th of July. It was a huge gap down, and it's attempting to fill it up. That's how I would characterize this. And if you look at FNGU, you would see that the 9-day exponential average is a key resistance, and it has to be overcome before FNGU can go anywhere. And FNGU has consecutively opened at a higher number and then gone down during the day. That's what we have seen in the last 3 days. But today, today's candle has a narrower body than yesterday's candle, and the yesterday's candle has a narrower body than the previous day. So I'm thinking that we are seeing improvement in the sentiment in FNGU. Momentum is picking up and MACD is moving towards the signal line to cross over to the bullish side. So I think that if the momentum keeps building up, the impetus keeps building up, then we'll be challenging the resistance at 408.66 in no time at all. Now, if you look at Palantir, Palantir has lost 0.55%. I've had 2 good months of income from selling Palantir calls, covered calls, and I'm attempting a third one this week. And this time, instead of a 30-day call, I'm having expiration in 7 days. So let us see how that goes. I'll keep you guys informed. But Palantir has breached the support at 27.44 today, and it has gone below it and converted this into a resistance. And momentum is going towards average, not looking good. It's not moving in the right direction. MACD is also moving away from the signal line. So bearishness for Palantir. Apple is up 0.28% today, and the earnings are due on the 1st of August. So we'll see a little bit of jitters here. MACD is moving towards the signal line to cross over to the bullish side. And I think momentum is also slightly up. So that's good news for Apple. Google was up 1.63%, and it's being supported by the 100-day exponential moving average, which is the yellow line. Momentum has picked up after hitting the bottom. And also MACD is moving towards the signal line to go to the bullish side. So overall, the right trend reversal that has happened for Google, and I think this is a Morningstar kind of a trend reversal. So it looks good to me. And then if you look at Microsoft, it was up 0.62%, and it's being supported by the 100-day exponential moving average, as well as the horizontal line of support at 425.30. Momentum has picked up significantly, and MACD is consistently moving towards the signal line to cross over to the bull side, looking good out here. Meta was up 0.25%. It opened higher today and got pushed down by the 9-day exponential moving average, and it's still above yesterday's closing. So even though the candle is red, we can see that there is a gain of around 0.31%, which is $1.45. Momentum is picked up, but it's still below average. MACD is moving towards the signal line with an intention to cross over to the bullish side. So that's also good for Meta. Amazon is still struggling with the 9-day exponential moving average, but momentum is picking up, and also MACD is still moving towards the signal line to cross over to the bullish side. And the theme for all of these stocks, including AMD and Nvidia, is that they're all trying to break the 9-day exponential moving average, and that is reflected in FNGU. So they will all probably break out together and do a recovery. We still don't have a correction, but I don't know if a correction is on the card. If the correction is on the cards, then we should look at least a 10% drop. I don't think that's happening right now, but that's what I understand. Nvidia is down 0.90%, and it still has got a long-term bull channel which is supporting it. So that's the best part out there. And momentum is below average, and it's flat. And MACD is moving towards the signal line to cross over to the bullish side. So Nvidia has a little bit of hopes there, but it's still moving towards the long-term bear channel. But this kind of brings me to an end of today's video. I hope you liked this, and I would like to hear from you what you think about the markets and which are your favorite AI stocks at this point of time. Please put it all in the comment. It helps me also to stay abreast with what's happening in the market in terms of market sentiment. You are my windows to the market. So with that, my friends, I'd like to bring this video to an end. Thanks and have a great day, and bye for now.